We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Seattle. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
It's Horton. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
At the 25-yard line.
Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Connects it to Roberts, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Horton. 3rd and 4.
Complete to Torrey Horton. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Isaac. Touchdown, Seahawks. Torrey Horton from 6 yards. Away. And the Seahawks are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
180. Hey, 76. 72. Norway. 2 for 6. 17. 17.
Now Goff. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Listen. Maverick wall. 2 for 1. Harbaugh.
From the gun, here's Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Cut.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Isaac. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Isaac. And he comes back with one complete.
Complete to number 33. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Isaac. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
2nd and 10. And now they'll shift things around. Throw left side complete. That's Horton. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out to Roberts here on the quick pass. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Seven, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Bravo 80. 60 license.
That's caught by Roberts. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
To number 83. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone as he's got a first down on that last catch. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Listen, like 20. Two. Whirl it.
Out of the gun. Goff. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing again is Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
17, 180.
Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now Goff. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Throwing to start the drive. Isaac. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Now they'll change things up. Here's a 2nd and 7. To the left side, looked in by Horton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Gilmore. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash.
They'll run on 1st down. Gilmore. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
This pass down the field for Gibbs. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Goff now looks to throw to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He finds his man complete. It's long. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Goff. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks.
To the air again. Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Hold on.
To throw is Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 17. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this one incomplete, threw down at the feet of his receiver. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Goff now to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
It's 4th down.
Listen. Whoa.
On 4th down, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Now it's Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
3, 2. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go check, go check.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gilmore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gilmore. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back to throw, Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Now Goff.
First down.
Here's a diving catch right side. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First and goal, Detroit.
And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Hold on. Hey, 76. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Detroit.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
15. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Isaac. This is intercepted. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
We're good. We're good. We're playing. Tiger. 17. 7. Super 66. Shout. Louis.
Out of the gun, Goff. Pass complete, that's Lovett. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Maverick. Point out. Hey, 76.
Goff. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Two. Hardball. Hey, let's go.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
The score, Seahawks 31, Lions 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
At the 60, at the 60. Viking 18.
Second and 6. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Isaac. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else. On 1st down, Gilmore. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Outright to Smith-Njigba. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
At the 60, at the 60. 18, right here. Go check, go check.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Back to throw. Isaac. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
76, tell him. 76. What's up?
Now Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's long. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, 5.
Goff now looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now they'll audible to something else. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Let's go. Half the 60. Half the 60. Half the 60. Half the 60. 18. Pioneer. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Isaac. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. An audible here to get a new look. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. Hey, lift. Lift.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Looking to throw. Fox. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 35.
Second and 14. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, he had that one on target. Half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now 2nd and 3.
Just short of midfield.
Back to throw. Isaac letting one go deep for Roberts. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Oh, he fakes a spike. But it's not going to work. They go down, and they got him. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 5-yard line.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. It looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Isaac. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fox. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Fox. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he would get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Isaac. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Up the middle they go. Gilmore. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Back at the 44-yard line.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement